Welcome back to Brotato. Today I'll play the Saber again. So yes, I already did that in the past, but this time we'll play on the difficulty 5. I want to finish all of the characters. I gave this character a few tries with the recommendations that I did receive. The recommendations were to go for the Material Dagger or the SMG, and I tried them both out, but I think I may have a better idea. Now, I'm not totally convinced on this one, but I want to check it out together. Oh my god, this is perfect. So we already have 2 slingshots. This is kind of what I wanted to go for. We have a double bouncing going on, and I love the slingshot. I think the weapon is absolutely amazing. I just want to have 6 slingshots, then focus a little bit on range, lifesteal, and a little bit of defensive stats that I can survive 1 or 2 hits if something goes wrong. But aside from this, we'll just have as much material as possible, right? So we will stack up a ton of damage. In case you don't know the Saber, feel free to pause. It's relatively simple. Every round, the moment we start, we gain 20%, ooh, nice, of our material, which is quite helpful. I think I'll go for the lifesteal. There's another slingshot, and we continue. So since we get 20% every single round at the start of it, this spirals up insanely fast, like ridiculously fast. Sadly not as fast as it was before the nerf. There it was 25% instead of a 20%. Also apparently with a chance for 45%. And the old Piggybank also gave you 10% luck. This was all removed just to nerf it, so sad life, you know. But the beauty about the slingshot is, well, it's a very cheap weapon, right? You don't pay a lot for it. I think it's actually the cheapest weapon in the game, probably tied with some others, but aside from this, it's super cheap. And I think what I'll do is I'll roll once or twice early in the beginning, because it's so cheap. Now it still hurts, since again, the multiplication happens every single round, so whatever money we spend right now, 15 waves later, that could have been a lot more. But I think it's worth it to just make sure that you have enough weapons to kill all the enemies. Like if I spend, let's say, 30 material to get another slingshot here, and I kill 40 more enemies, then that is definitely worth it. Though we are playing on difficulty 5, and that means less material and everything is more pricey. But yeah, look at this. With another slingshot I would have gotten so many more kills. Let's go for range damage. The slingshot did get nerfed, so instead of fully scaling it's only 80%, but it's still quite a lot. There we go, another slingshot. Let's continue. No, but I'm really a huge fan of the shuriken, of the slingshot. I don't know what's wrong with the shuriken. I guess this is common knowledge maybe, but its crit damage when it crits is like 20% or so. Or 25% I guess, yeah. And I don't really understand why, because it makes the crits kinda pointless. Like, yes, it bounces, but that is as good as the slingshot. Like, they are exactly the same, but the other one requires crits for that. This one just has it built in. And this one here has an 80% range scaling, like range damage scaling, while the other one has, I think, a 25% melee damage scaling. Now, to be fair, you get twice the amount of melee damage, but that is ridiculous. Whoa. Never. But wow. Oh, that is SMG. One more. Nope. Ah, shuriken, of course. Yeah, but look at this. Like, compare these side by side. The shuriken has 4 less damage, way worse scaling. It's equivalent as if it had 50% right now versus 80%. It also bounces. It has a little bit more range. It does attack faster. But everything else is kind of horrible. It's like, why? I get it that it has its own benefits, but if you don't crit there, it's so bad. And even if you crit, you actually don't deal a lot more damage. The 25% that we saw there increase? No. Well, either way, let's go back to the Saber. So yeah, we are saving up a lot. And for every 30 material, we gain 1% damage. Right now, this is not a lot, but once we go a little bit higher in value, this will spiral out of control. That is pretty much the entire theme of this character. I'm still missing some slingshots, yeah. Another benefit of the slingshot over the SMG is that the slingshot has way higher base damage. Like, I played a couple of rounds with the SMG up until around wave 10, I would say. And then I always stopped because I didn't want to continue there. And honestly, the scaling was really bad. Like, it didn't feel good. Oh, that would be good, but we'll not go for that. Let's continue. I don't like rerolling too much, but at the same time I really want to have 6 weapons. That I stop missing out on so many enemies. With 6 of these you can easily kill all of them. And weirdly enough, not even the SMGs can clear these enemies, they are just way too tanky. Even if you have 6 of them, it's really close. But do you see how well the Slingshots are doing? And we are still missing 1. And in my opinion, it's even worth it to combine up the Slingshots. Now, all in all, if you obviously just want to have the most material and the most damage at the end of the game, then you don't want to do that. But if you want to have the most consistent games, then I would say you definitely want to do that. Since at the very end, you know, you have so much damage it doesn't even matter. But surviving until then can be difficult if you don't upgrade the bounces. And that is where the SMG obviously shines, because the SMG is just always the SMG. Let's go for the 12% damage, which we don't really need, but it will be slightly beneficial, as well as the lifesteal. And we have a slingshot. So here you can compare the two with each other. 50% more damage, which will be heavily affected by our damage scaling, and another bouncing and lower cooldown. So it's definitely worth it to upgrade them. Now, I will probably not upgrade them early on. I think I will wait until we have maybe a couple thousand, like 5,000 or so, of material, and then I will buy them since they will be ridiculously cheap. But yeah, I think you can clearly see that this is easy with this character, with the slingshot at least. This was the point where I usually started struggling to kill the big boys, and they would just hit me, you know, and it's a little bit difficult to stay alive. It's also incredibly difficult with the SMG to take down trees. With the slingshots, they usually randomly get destroyed. Okay, not in this case, I guess. But even if you attack them, the bullets, they just bounce around and you get all the enemies. But yeah, I don't know. I love the SMG. I think it's a lot of fun. But over the course of the time, it was heavily nerfed. Oh, these would be so great. But yeah, they were heavily nerfed, and I think they are just not that great anymore. I mean, duh, if you get it going, then you get it going. That is obvious, okay? That is given. But yeah, I think the SMG has a 25% scaling, like the Shuriken. That means you need 4 range damage just to get 1 bonus damage. Ouch. Here, if we have 5 range damage, then we get 4 bonus damage multiplied with all the damage boosts. And that is quite bonkers. Now, they still manage here to survive to quite an amount. Actually, wow, we managed to kill most of them. Gotta be careful that we don't get hit. But do you see the other nice benefit? Look at our HP. A majority of that is just coming from them being primitive weapons, which give you HP. Sure, we are lacking range, which is really great about the SMG, that the enemies don't even get close to you anymore once they deal a ton of damage. But at that point again, you're so powerful, it doesn't even really matter. Oh, that is interesting. More enemies means more resources. Huh. Why not? I mean, sure. Here we will take the range damage. That is a huge bump up. I love it. Maybe crit. I think I'll roll once. And a little bit of armor should be good. Oh, I would love to take this. I could lock it just for, I don't know, the next 10 rounds and buy it at the very end when we don't care anymore. Yeah, that would be fine, but let's just continue. I want to make sure that I get upgraded slingshots. That is my main priority for additional bounces. I really hope at this point I would have a couple more. Since they are so cheap, it really doesn't matter, but none has appeared anymore. That is not so great. Maybe I should just combine 2 of them. I notice when you have a free spot in general, there are more weapons that show up. That is a given, you know, everyone knows that. But it also seems like when you have 6 slots, the weapons that you own, they don't show up as frequently anymore, which is a downside. And since I don't want to buy anything either way, I think that may actually be better, that I just combine 2 of them. Maybe, someone would need to make the math on that. And yeah, I can't think of a single item that I would want to buy, so the shop is just pointless to me if there are no slingshots. Ooh, careful there. And enemies are definitely building up. Ooh, ouch. Oh, that is interesting. More enemies means more resources. That is now as bad as it was for me with the SMG, pretty much. Well, that is a little bit sad. More lifesteal or more crit? I'll go for the lifesteal. I think I will roll once. Maybe a second time. There's a slingshot, perfect. That means we got 2 blue slingshots here, falling behind as much as we have seen a moment ago. I don't want to continue that. Yeah, because here we have the tanky enemies on wave 11, the super tanky ones. If you don't have enough damage to deal with them, you have a problem. And since we have the bouncing now, the double bouncing on the 2 blue ones, I think it will be a lot easier to take care of them, though not easy. Now, a very nice side effect is of this weapon, the attack speed that you see on it, the 1 second, should be divided by 3, because it attacks 3 enemies, and that means you will heal up a lot. Despite us only having like 7% lifesteal or so, we heal rather quickly. I mean, you know, rather quickly for 7% lifesteal. And there we go. Oh, I would like to kill this dude. Thank you for the box. That is very much appreciated. I should definitely bump up my armor a little bit. I don't think too much else matters. But yeah, the scaling is definitely a lot slower than what it used to be. But I would say it's still going fine. I wonder what value we end up on. There we go. 1 range damage. Ouch. The range is pointless. 12% damage is also not a lot. I think I'll just take the armor. I would have preferred to take raw damage there. Maybe 1 roll. Maybe 2 rolls. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. It's just that if we get 1 cheap slingshot, we have an additional bounce and way better scaling. I'm still wondering whether this character can get the Piggybank or not. I've played him quite a bit now. Well, not that much, you know, but quite a bit. And I haven't seen a Piggybank a single time appear. Because that would have been an amazing video, you know, if you just go for luck on round 1, and then you roll for the Piggybank, and you start off with 40% instead of 20%. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful there. Just gotta be careful to not walk into all of the enemies. This should be fine. Yeah, the round is over. 3.3k could be a lot better. 3 range damage is very nice. More trees, I don't even think this will pay off. Well, it could. Let's do it. Yeah. Nah, this is way too expensive. The slingshots just don't want to show up at all. But now we jump from close to 3k to 3.9k. Okay, how are we doing damage-wise? I see 40s, I see 52s. No, that is solid, I would say. Definitely a lot better than it was the last round, but we gotta see what happens at the end of the wave. If the enemy is actually dying or not. There we go. Oh my god, there are so many trees around. Oh, I will get a decent amount of boxes here, probably. That will be good. I can recycle them and get bonus material. Not that it matters too much, but also it's just free. Like, if we get a damage increase there, that is probably the best way of doing it, since we don't have to pay for it. There's a box. I think over there to the right was a box. Maybe here will be a box. Who knows? I'm really sad I didn't get more slingshots. I actually can't believe that right now. Yeah. Ooh, that was close. 1 melee damage and crit damage is pointless. Oh, no, that is also pointless. Yeah, the armor is more important right now. This could be good though. Sure, let's do it. 3 range damage, that is amazing. Let's roll once. And we didn't get anything. Okay, I wasted a little bit more, but I think it's worth it. 69, look at how cheap this is in comparison. You don't pay anything and the damage goes up by 12, but you get an additional bouncing. It's so good. Well, if you actually get them, you know, that's the thing that you need. But hey, we are at 5k right now. It's maybe not the best one, but it's definitely doing well. There we go. Let's go down here. I would love to see a run. Maybe one of you can actually do a run where they get more lucky with the slingshots and they can post a screenshot in the comment section. That would be very interesting to see. Slight note, if you want to do that, then don't worry if the comment doesn't appear. I have to approve links manually, so it will take a little bit until they are there. Okay, there we go. And down here. Oh, gotta collect all the material. Yeah, I've fallen behind a lot with the killer mounts, so we lost a lot of material. Ooh, okay, maybe a little bit more careful. I don't have a lot of dodge there. And I walk into the next one, that's nice. Sure. Is it a problem? It only says items and consumables. It doesn't affect material, so I'll just take it. 3 more range damage, wow. I mean, who needs luck, right? Someone gotta be kidding me, I can't believe it. I just want 1 more slingshot. Okay, 2. But what is going on? I guess as long as not too many enemies spawn, we are still fine. Oh, I totally forgot we are spawning 10% more enemies. Oh, that might also be the reason why I'm getting so flooded. Like if I barely manage to kill the ones that spawn, or let's say 95% of the normal values that would spawn, and only 1 to 2 stay alive, then over the course of the time that will still accumulate to quite a lot of enemies. Let's just hope that's the case, you know? Yeah, I'm not dreaming that, we actually got that. Okay, okay. I was thinking for a moment, was that this run? Or was it somewhere else? No, no, no. Okay, there's another tree. Sadly not a box. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I gotta be a lot more careful there. We should have a ton of lifesteal. And we are lifestealing, but not a lot. Yeah, I think I will put more points into lifesteal now. I have enough damage. I don't need more. Engineering. Armor. Okay. Look at this. I didn't even need to reroll. And it's only 78. It's just this cheap. There we go. One roll. Oh, I think I will just buy this. Sure. Oh, wow. Now, that is a very expensive one. I think I will sell this one and replace it with a purple one. I'd rather have two that hit 3 enemies that are stronger. I did lose a lot of material right now, but I think it will be worth it with the overall damage that we have. I mean, you know, number go big is amazing, but I think it's better if your weapons actually have more damage. Since the percentage boost applies to the base damage of the weapon, it's kind of bad if you have low damage dealing weapons. And there we go. Okay, wrong. Wrong, that's not what I meant. What I meant was, it is a lot harder to double the damage via damage percent increases if you already have a ton of damage percent than just increasing the base damage. That is usually a lot easier, but it always depends on how much effort is put in. Oh my god, look at this damage. Pretty much everything that comes close to us is just dying. Yeah, I won't need to go for more damage. Like, I don't even need to choose range damage when it shows up. I think I will just go for one rule. Harvesting. I guess luck. Whoa. Wait, I had no idea that's a thing. I'm sorry, I have never had this item. I have to go for it. That looks amazing. We did lose a lot of damage. Not just the 50% here, but also the price for it. But that just sounds amazing. Okay, come on, bounce harder. Well, they're on the wave where not a lot of enemies are spawning. I should have probably also just maybe waited. No, but this is like an investment. We paid a little bit more now, but we will get way more material in this round, hopefully, because we kill more enemies, and then it was worth it. Let me have this hope, okay? I really wonder what a material we'll end up on. Maybe we manage to get 20,000. That would be great. I mean, we do get 3 more 20%. So, yeah, that will be a lot. No, that should actually be quite... Well, I don't know. Let's see. There we go. The buffed up enemies are still amazingly strong. That is surprising. Wow. Definitely need more range damage, I think. But I don't want to be too squishy and then I just get one shot by the final bosses. And keep in mind, we are facing 2 of them, so I don't want to play around with them too much. And I will just continue. If ever a blue... Oh, wow. Careful. If ever a blue slingshot is offered, I will take a look at the price, but it should actually be fairly cheap. And I will probably buy it, I assume. Oh, wow. I'm so scared to just walk into enemies. Yeah, when they are buffed up and red, they charge in like crazy. But it's not a big deal for our slingshots, it looks like. That is the good part. Okay, can I maybe just stand in the middle? It may be worth it to go for a little bit of range so that I don't have to move so close to enemies. Yes. And I mean, come on. No matter if you like the build on Saver or not, 6 slingshots are always amazing. We do have range here. Do I like the range damage more with the high multiplicator? Kind of. No, I think I want to be a little bit more safe and just go for the range. And then we continue. 13,000. Can I maybe... if I just had maybe Sift's power that I pull in everything, but minus 15% speed. No, it's 12%. That is a lot. Yeah, it makes it really difficult to run away from the final boss. That was a close one. Now, I think when I get a level up here, I should definitely get one. It's a purple one. Or wait, is 20 the red one? That may also be the red one. I do believe I will just go for lifesteal to make sure that I heal up quickly if I take damage. And that should be better than dodge or armor. Hopefully. Okay, there is a level up about to happen. Very nice. I'm really curious now if it's a red one or a purple one. Or if that is maybe luck dependent. I don't know. There we go. That should be a lot of material that we get here. Okay, what do we have? Blood Leech. That is perfect. Yeah, I wanted lifesteal. And there's more lifesteal. Now we have 16%. This is the last chance that I have to buy something. I kind of feel like this would be good. I lose lose... I lose like 10% and gain 2 more range damage. No, that definitely sounds like a good deal. Let's go for it. And continue. Kind of far off from the 20k. But it will be fine. There we go. There we go. I wonder, can we... No, I don't think we can kill them. Maybe. But it's not like it's a focus of mine. Because I still... Wow. I have to focus way too much on dodging, so I don't even know if I'm in range most of the time. Okay, there we go. Oh, the other boss is... Oh, wow. Oh, he's already hurt so much that he's just running away. I would kind of love to just kill them, to be honest. But if I do that and focus on that, then I will kill myself by accident. Actually, I think we're doing it. Oh, wow. Okay. Just a little bit more. Then one boss is gone. That will be a lot easier. Yeah, no, I want to do that. I want to kill them. There we go. Come on. Oh my god, we actually got them. Wow. That is amazing. That is insane. Well, that was an amazing run. I know it isn't what you usually go for on Saber, but I think it's a very reliable method, and I just highly enjoyed it.